How to get longer hair naturally. I'm often asked how I got my hair so long. So I wanted to share some tips and tricks that have helped me. I basically had long hair forever. Advertisement. I was born with a big barnet, literally, and it was shoulder length by the age of 2. True story. The only 2 occasions I can remember it ever being shortish was a red bob around the age of 14, which grew out fairly quickly in an Edward Scissorhands incident with a stylist in Tony and Guy who chopped it into a shoulder-length bob when I was 22, making me look 42. Literally, everyone I knew told me how aging it was and mature I looked. Good times. Again, thankfully, my hair grew quickly and more than anything. Shorter hair made me realize how much my long hair reflects my bold and larger-than-life personality, that so much of my strength is in my hair, Samson style. I adore short hair on others, but for me, long locks suit me best, and I don't believe you need to cut your hair with age. I plan on having my hair long if I can in my 90s. Also, footnote, but when it comes to my naturally curly locks, it's quite the interesting backstory. Not as interesting as someone who once told their screwball cause was down to a mild electric shock their mother endured when pregnant. So, my hair was poker straight until I turned 13, and overnight it literally became curly. I went to bed with straight hair and woke up like Curly Sue due to haywire hormones. The same thing happened to my mum. The ironic thing was, I spent my entire childhood desperate for curls, sleeping in damp plats most nights, only to immediately miss my straight hair the minute my dream was met. As crazy as it sounds, I used to save up my pocket money and pay for blow dries when I could. From around the age of 14, I even tried a Brazilian treatment out in the salon. I was ahead of my time. So that's the history on my hair story, get it? Now for some tips which might help you grow your hair, that have kept my mane in good nick. Everyone's hair is different of course, but on average it grows around an inch a month. Pregnancy was a fruitful time for my own hair and nails. My hair grew in abundance over that time, and whilst many notice hair loss after kids, mine was so big, if I did experience it, I didn't notice. Below are my top 10 tips which might help your hair. These chart the things I naturally do to my mane which helps keep it healthy, strong and long. Genetics play a huge part of course, as does my diet and the way I treat my locks. I hope they help. Go forth and grow those locks. Regular trims sound nuts, but they're the key to long hair. Jason Collier, a great friend to me and hairstylist to the stars, Victoria Beckham is a client, advises snipping little and often to help keep the tips of your hair looking their best. Trims will also help prevent split ends from making their way up the strands of your hair, so will prevent bigger chops down the line. Prevention is always best. You are what you eat, so ensure you get a balanced, varied diet full of vitamins and minerals your hair loves and needs. Oily fish, fruit, vegetables, slow-releasing grains, lean meat, nuts and seeds, sugar and salt need to be on lockdown where possible to help your hair, skin and overall health. Use products which are kind to your hair, opting for natural treatments where possible and even gentle kids shampoos and conditioners, which I'm a huge fan of. See a hairstylist you trust and keep going back. I feel the same about my brow hair and eyebrows. Shape your face, so only let someone you trust loose on them. I take a high-strength multivitamin. The B vitamins and vitamin E are vital for your hair. Oiling the roots provides nutrition for your scalp and helps promote growth. I like to use natural organic, virgin coconut oil, leaving it in 4 hours at a time. as a hair mask, or even overnight before washing it out the following day. It can also help rejuvenate dead hair shafts, and my hair always looks silky smooth and shiny afterwards. Equally, once a month I slather on a deep conditioning treatment, usually in the salon, to help nourish and protect my hair. Look after your hair as you would your face. Invest in top-notch ranges like L'Oreal and Aveda, which are worth their price tags 10 times over. I also swim with a cap on when I can too, as chlorine isn't the best thing for hair. Don't brush your hair when it's wet, as it's at its weakest then. Towel dry, then use a hairdryer on a low setting before brushing through. Let your hair dry naturally when you can, in the summer, ideally, and don't always reach for the heat appliances. Use heat-protecting products pre-drying with a hairdryer or straightening irons, too. My silk pillow from Silk Skin is everything. People and I never sleep on cotton pillowcases now. The silk pillow helps prevent wrinkles as well as frizzy hair, so do invest in one ASAP. I hope these tips are useful. Let me know what you do to keep your locks flowing. Read more at honestmum.com. Photo is my own and free to use.